What up, what up? What's the B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison with another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52, just like you see on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word, and you hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. And y'all already know what's up with me, baby. Baltimore Raven fan, Raven Nation stand up. Flock, let's get it. And if you're not a Raven fan, you might be a fan of whoever. You might be a fan of the Saints. You might be a fan of the Steelers or whoever. Hit the like button anyway. Hit the subscribe button anyway, because we talk football, period, up in here, baby. But anyway, we not even talking about the Ravens, man. We back on draft prospects and stuff like that. And tonight, I want to talk about Isaiah Simmons. And first, before I start talking about Isaiah Simmons, big shout out to my dog from my hometown, my teammate from back in the Gap, Morris Lies, because he's the guy that put me on Isaiah Simmons. And Morris is very, very good in detail when it comes to college football. He the first person that really told me about Lamar Jackson. So, man, shout out to you, man. Most of the time when he tell me about playing college football, I listen because he knows what he's talking about. But anyway, where could I start with Isaiah Simmons, man? I'm talking about versatile, man. Just versatile. Like, some guys just can flat out play football, man. And it's no other way to put it. Some people just can flat out play ball. Some people you can just throw out there and be like, play whatever. And I just want y'all to listen to the snap counts. Okay, in his college career, he didn't play outside linebacker, inside linebacker, slot cornerback, free safety, and strong safety. 100 snaps at strong safety, 132 snaps at free safety, 262 snaps at slot cornerback, 299 snaps at inside linebacker, and 116 snaps at outside linebacker. This dude here, man, he can just flat out do it all. Like I said, it's some people in the world that just can flat out play, man, and he one of them. Of course, especially with the combine that he just had, the man just clocked in a 4.9. 40, had a pretty good broad jump, and I think his vertical leap was 30 something. It was a high vertical leap. No chance for the Baltimore Ravens to get him unless we trade up big, unless we trade up to go get him. To me, this will be somebody that's worth trading up to get, but you know the way we operate, the way the Baltimore Ravens operate, I doubt it. We usually trade back. We usually don't trade up. Be a few times we would trade up, but for the most part, we'll trade back. We usually, we play it smart and hope that it gets greater later. But whoever get this guy, man, they winning. Like I said, he's versatile. And when you got a player that's versatile, that saves roster spots. You don't have to be as tight in certain positions when you got a player that can play multiple positions. You know what I'm saying? You can move him anywhere. You thinking about your team, you stack that linebacker, inside linebacker, but you need outside linebacker. You can move him over there. But you know what I'm saying? You can have him at inside linebacker, and say your safety get hurt during the game. You can move him to safety. Being versatile like that, man, it makes you more valuable. The value level of this guy is high. I see this guy even being top 10. He's gonna be long gone before Baltimore gets their pick. But the guy last year he had 107 tackles. I think 67 of them was solo. He had 67 solo tackles, a forced fumble, and 3 interceptions. He had 7 sacks. 7 sacks. The guy really, if you go back and look at some of Clemson games, the guy really was all over the field, and he was one of them type that could really just take over a game, especially when he was playing outside linebacker, man. I think that's going to be where he's going to make his money in the NFL, even though he can play any position, any of those positions. But I believe outside linebacker is going to be the position that he's going to make his money in the NFL. He can rush the passer real good. Like I said, sorry, I knocked my light down, y'all. But anyway, he ran a 4.3. Like I said, he ran a 4.3 40. He could rush the passer real good. He's not a little guy at all. He's 6'4", 230 pounds. That's a big guy. That's a big guy right there. One thing I noticed the most about him as far as the outside linebacker position, and most people gonna notice the sacks and stuff like that because that's the sexy thing to notice. But the thing I noticed the most about him at the outside linebacker position, and if you love football and really know football, the main job for somebody that's the outside linebacker, especially like in a 3-4 set, because you pretty much almost like an end or something like that, is you never give up outside containment. And plays where the line pushed down and he squeezed down like he supposed to, but he don't knife in. He like I see like him playing all them positions. I already tell you that he got a high football IQ, but a lot of those plays I was watching where the offense was making fakes and the quarterback was trying to bootleg out or just any kind of misdirection type thing that was trying to get back to the outside, he didn't let them get outside. And even if they got a step or two ahead of him, he got 4.3 speed and he take good angles. So man, whoever get this guy, if you use this guy right, you got something special. I believe personally, like I said, even though he can play inside linebacker, play a little bit of corner, play safety, I believe honestly that outside linebacker is where he's gonna make his money. He's gonna make his money at outside linebacker because he plays. He's really, when I'm looking at like the different snaps and when he was playing whatever position, that position he was playing it to perfection, man. Not giving up no outside containment, getting sacks, just man, and he can cover. I mean, how could you? I mean, like I said, man, some people just can flat out play ball. He one of those guys, man. He one of those guys. I wish, he could be a Baltimore Raven. To be honest, I mean, I know Chase Young is a beast, but I like him more than Chase Young, to be honest. And I love Chase Young, but I like him more than Chase Young, man. Just off the versatile thing, man. When you got somebody that can do multiple things, just think about it. Think about it at your normal job at work. If you just do one thing good, then sure you'll keep your job and all that. But if you good at multiple things, then you're more valuable to their business. You're more valuable to their company. Same thing, because this is a job. Football is a job when you get to this level. So him being able to do multiple things, man, his value level is that high. And being like the only player in the draft that's that versatile, man, that's special. That's special. Hopefully he get to the right team and they use him right. That's the only thing. That's the main thing. That's the thing that kind of sucks about being a high prospect, because a lot of times you might be real good. You might be even ready for the NFL, but you land on a bad team and they don't use you right. You know what I'm saying? Heaven forbid he ends up somewhere like Washington, because Washington's not going to use him right. I mean, we already know this. Or Cleveland. Let's pray that he doesn't come to the AFC North, because he's not going to be in the AFC North with us. Even though I believe linebackers are going to be the first position we draft out of, but let's just pray he don't be in the AFC North. But anyway, man, that's pretty much what all I got on Isaiah Simmons, man. I mean, it's too much, it's pretty much the proof is in the pudding, with this guy right here. He's versatile. He can play middle linebacker. He can play outside linebacker. He can play corner. He can play free safety and strong safety. Like, what more do I have to tell you? Like, what more do I have to tell you about this guy? The guy is special. And he can lay that boom, too. When I was looking at his highlights and looking at his game tape and stuff like that, he can lay that boom. When he gotta put a hit on you, he can put a hit. Man, it was one play where he came off the edge hard. Running back tried to block him, and he was a big running back too. He was they bruiser. He just threw him out the way. Kane got the sack, smacked the quarterback, man. He can really lay them hits, man, and he wrap up when he tackle too. He don't throw that shoulder out there. He wrap up and hold on, man. So I'm interested to see who will draft Isaiah Simmons, what position will they play Isaiah Simmons, and just overall how they're gonna use him. That's a special kid, man. Y'all drop down in the comments how y'all feel about Isaiah Simmons, how y'all feel how his career gonna turn out in the NFL. I'm hoping nothing but the best for this dude here, man, because like I said, man, some people just can flat out play ball. And another thing that makes me really like this guy is he didn't come with the attitude of like, coach, I'm an inside linebacker. I'm a safety. I don't want to play this other position. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. He came with the he came with the mind frame of, coach, if this is what you want me to do, I'm gonna do it because it's gonna help my team and it's gonna help us win. And as a coach, as a fan, as anything to have anything to do with an organization, those are the type of people you want playing. People that don't care about, okay, my pride is so big that I'm only playing this position. No. He like, coach, whatever you need me to do to win. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, just like how Taysom Hill is with the Saints, whatever you need me to do to win, I'm down. I'm down to do it, man. I just want to win. So whoever get this guy special, whoever get this guy, they got a special pick right here, man. That's all I really got to say. My next video, I'm gonna do something on Willie Gay. I'm a Mississippi State Bulldog fan, so I love Willie Gay, but he got some questionable stuff about him. So anyway, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the page, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit me up on Instagram, what's the B word 52. Hit me up on Facebook, what's the B word, and hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. Hit me up for mailbag questions. Mailbag questions when you ask me about anybody football related, college. I'm about to say high school, college, NFL, XFL, because I have been watching the XFL. And I'll come back. I'll tell my honest opinion about your question. And that's about it, man. That's about it. So anyway, long day of work and stuff like that, man. I'm finna take a shower and get ready for work in the morning. So flock, I love y'all. Subscribers, I love y'all. Y'all got me at 730 subscribers. Still pushing to get that 1,000, baby, but it get greater later. And I'm out.